Hey, how are you? Tonight we're going to go through the steps that you would go through when you're recruiting. I wonder if you have as much hesitation as I do to make sure you don't want to drop the ball being a new leader. First of all, this is Barb Williams with barbwilliams.com, and I appreciate your being here. I'm continuing to teach what I learn as I learn it, and hopefully be able to give you some information you can use. Number one, you're always going to have excitement. Be excited about what it is that you're doing. If you are not excited about being a part of that business or your life in general, that person that you're talking to is not going to be all that excited about, being a part of your opportunity. Make sure that you edify the people that are in your team. We have the top recruit, we have the biggest team, the most exciting team, something that gets them involved. A lot of people are looking to be a part of a social group, and I know personally that was a great inspiration for me to join, is because there was a lot of fun people a part of it. Once your recruit is actually going through the motions of being a part of the team, first thing you want to do is to get a text out to everybody on your team so that they can welcome them, and that if anyone sets another text out, that this person will be a part of that group text. You also want to post a welcome video, or not necessarily a video, a welcome post with the picture, announcing the name, something great as far as, she's excited about starting the business, or he's a previous network marketer from a different company, all ready to get into a new opportunity. You want to also help them get plugged into the different meetings, calls, Zooms that are going on. It's going to take them a little bit of time to get in the habit of when these calls or when these Zoom meetings are taking place. You also may have a local group, you may have a state group, or you may have a group that's all over the country. So it depends on your actual team as to how many of these different meetings that they would need to be a part of. You also want to ask them point blank, how do you want me to handle it if you are dropping off, if you're not engaging in them, if you're not making your goals daily, your daily method of operation? How do you want me to handle that? Do you want me to continue to contact you and say, okay, here's the team, here's the call, here's what you did. Call them in the morning, how many calls did you make yesterday? You can do that for the beginning, but if you are going to have somebody who is self-sufficient, if they're not putting in the time, there's going to be a point where you're going to need to just back off of them. I have found personally that when that happens, I try to step into it and give more effort, because people above you will match your effort. So if you're putting in very little effort, the people that have sponsored you or the people that are training you are going to back off after a certain point. So once you get past the initial, okay, here's the routine, I've checked on you a couple weeks, now let's see what you can do, on your own. And then the last thing I would say is that if someone has a full-time job and they're getting into this and they're super excited, offer contacting people for them. Maybe set up a particular day that you're going to have a meeting at their house. See who can come. Coordinate with them. Give them the ability to contact you during the day if the person who is recruiting them doesn't have the ability to get calls. These are just a few tips that I have learned as far as, being able to get people to join my team. And I'm hoping that there'll be something that you can take and use, hopefully, in the business that you're in. So again, thank you for being a part of my group. Don't forget to subscribe, because when I learn something, it's usually the hard way, and hopefully you won't have to do it that way. I'll try to keep you informed as best we can, and Let me know if there's something specific that you want me to check into. Until next time.